The 32 as we get back into action. This goofy foot is stylish. He's a cool cat to talk to. He's going down on his last turn. His name's Yago Dora.
Freed up in terms of going for airs, or he's got a pretty deep bag of tricks, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for an air with this trade wind right now.
It looks like he's just filming a movie part every time he puts a jersey on. There's a big blow and an incomplete attempt immediately to follow from Maxime Huscenot.
Wave selection becomes a huge part of days like this, and I had a hard time finding the ones I wanted to find, but I guess my goals for this year is to, just catch good waves and surf good and not have to freak my parents out too much.
Definitely his biggest weapon is his mind. He's just so confident and makes great decisions under pressure. He really revels under pressure, as we see a long little pinner barrel there from Imai. It's a small wave that's going to keep the score low, but he did well to squeeze through that little barrel, Joe. And Imai, again, X factor in his heat for me. He's just so talented. Sometimes Imai, I would say, the culprit for him.
We'll wait for another wave because it's Maxime Huscenot's turn to come out of the barrel. Maxime fell on a big first turn to start, and that one felt a lot better.
We haven't seen many bigger barrel, the bigger ones at backdoor. It's well overhead there, a tricky barrel for Maxime. That wave had a big foam ball. As we see a turnaround here.
Now just stepping into this one and going straight down, Imai. Looked like almost an awkward fall there. Yago now digging in on the left here at Pipeline. First pump, nice and steady. Maxed out the tube time well. Here comes a wrapping cutty. And he'll just spring off this inside section. Well-read wave for Yago. Looking to better a 2.67.
And we got almost a proper Pipeline barrel right here. That thing stood up overhead, peeled into that nice looking sandbar right now, and Yago's such a stylish cat.
He was able to come up in the back end of the season, kind of in almost a wild card fashion, and took down everybody on tour. As we look at a great back end approach from Yago, blasting it again in the pocket. He's got the lip showing up again and crushes it. How is that sequence of vertical backside hacks?
And that just showed for a tall guy, he's got a lot of speed under his feet. Right here is where he's going to get into a rhythm. That was a nice whip snap, but this one's more vertical. But right there, he just pumps back into the pocket. Again, right here, pumps back into the pocket. So that was just a really high level of spray turns, especially for tricky sections at backdoor. Backdoor is not an easy wave to throw spray. It's just kind of a weird section. It kind of goes out to sea and towards off the wall. And so those were not easy to perform.
Backing me and putting me in this event, fortunately we didn't get the best waves, but it was fun, and the contest is on, and guys are producing some pretty good surfing. So yeah, thank you to them, and of course just my family and just my full medical team that's been behind me this entire year to just get me back to 100%.
In this heat that's underway, Yago hits it under the lip, nice and clean, and steps off. More waves on the way. Maxime with priority. It's been quite a road to recover. First seeing him surf again, I think all of us almost had tears in our eyes, and then let alone compete. So what a great road for Josh, heading the right direction. Nice setup there for a driving section to try to pump through, but just getting clipped on the effort. Tough one there for Maxime.
Pretty proper little kegging barrel there. Hopefully a sign of things to come.
Here we go, now right into an opportunity on his forehand. Maxime somehow hangs onto his line. Those aren't clear with your exits. You have to fight for it. You have to have a strong stance and ability to move on the fly, and he'll force a completion there. The way he's picking off different parts of the reef. What'd you see here?
Man, late drop. Just a manufactured doggy door. That wasn't a doggy door.
Liam McNamara, local here on the North Shore. He's got a shop, and he's had so many visions like this. But that was a beast, that wave he was talking about. Yago Dora packing a fun-sized pipe barrel into a reverse on this inside section. He will sink, trying to ride away.
And he said, oh, it's thick and juicy, just like Wendy's. He told somebody. That was the rumor. But Yago Dora, stylish cat. That was just a smooth little barrel. I'm waiting for him to get a ramp. I want him to see Yago get a proper section, because that boy can lift off. He can produce some really cool airs. But now we're talking, Joe. Look at the conditions. We're starting to see some pipeline.
Making me hungry, Ross. Yeah, just amazing performance from Yago. There's that punt skill that he has. That really helped out surfers like Andy Irons not have to get busy and just get scores. They could wait and really perform, as we see Maxime throwing one away. But it really changed the game. Yeah, it's pretty easy to see some mist coming off the ocean surface when you're in the water or on the beach. And everyone stops what they're doing to watch the show as we watch Yago Dora has got a racetrack section cleared for takeoff. Full rotation, landing as soft and in so much control. Welcome to the Dora show.
And clean ramp right here. We haven't seen a lot of waves hold shape through the sandbar. A lot of them are getting really small and disappearing.
And judges throw down a 6.6 for the full road. Deep in the barrel of back door, Imaikalani deVault just gets swallowed up. But he is running out of time. He'll try to force the issue here on a messy one on the inside. He's down on the shallow shelf. These wild cards having a tough time in the elimination round at the moment, losing Josh Moniz. Then Imaikalani deVault. Maxime moves on in second, and the win goes to Yago Dora as he'll move into the round of 32.